Important update for all state pensioners across the UK this year. The government has introduced important changes to the winter fuel payment system that could directly impact your bank account. If you are a pensioner, it's crucial to stay informed about what's happening because Revenue and Customs, HMRC, will be deducting up to £300 directly from the bank accounts of some pensioners under new rules set to come into effect this winter. Before we dive deeper into what this means for you and your finances, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any updates on this and other important financial news affecting your everyday life. So, what exactly is going on? The winter fuel payment has been a lifeline for many pensioners, offering financial support to help cover the rising costs of heating homes during the colder months. However, this year, the government has introduced a stricter qualification system aimed at ensuring that only those who truly need the support receive it. To do this, they have set an income threshold. Pensioners with an annual income exceeding £35,000 will no longer qualify for the payment. This means that while millions of pensioners will continue to receive this much-needed assistance, those with higher incomes will see their payments clawed back by HMRC. Here's where it might get a bit confusing. The winter fuel payments will initially be paid out to all pensioners regardless of income. But if your income is above the £35,000 limit, don't get too comfortable when you see that money hit your bank account. HMRC will automatically reclaim the funds later, usually through the pay-as-you-earn (PAYE) system. Essentially, this means that pensioners who don't meet the income criteria will receive the payment temporarily, only to have it deducted from their future tax payments or taken back directly if they are not on pay. This process has been designed to simplify the administration of the scheme, but it could cause some confusion or concern for those who suddenly find money appearing in their accounts and then disappearing again. This approach was chosen by the government because it was seen as the simplest way to separate eligible households from those that don't qualify without introducing a lengthy application process or additional paperwork. With around 9 million pensioners expected to receive the winter fuel payment this year, worth up to £300, it's a significant financial support aimed at easing the burden of heating costs through the winter. The money will start being paid into bank accounts from November, so keep an eye out for it if you're eligible. For many pensioners living on fixed or lower incomes, the winter fuel payment is a critical part of managing household expenses when energy bills spike during the cold season. The rising costs of heating, coupled with general inflation, have put considerable strain on pensioners trying to keep warm without sacrificing other essentials. This government support is meant to alleviate some of that pressure. But the introduction of the income threshold means that wealthier pensioners won't benefit this year, reflecting a targeted approach by the government to prioritize those in greater financial need. It's important to note that this new rule applies to everyone receiving the payment initially, meaning if you're above the income limit, you should prepare for the payment to be deducted later. HMRC will generally handle this automatically, but it's wise to keep a close eye on your bank statements and any correspondence from HMRC. If you spot a winter fuel payment deposited and then see a deduction later, this is why. It's not a mistake or error, but part of the new repayment scheme. This change also highlights a broader trend in how welfare and support payments are managed, increasingly relying on automated systems and income assessments rather than broad, unconditional payments. While this can improve targeting and reduce fraud, it can also add complexity for recipients who may not fully understand why payments appear and disappear from their accounts. For those who do qualify under the £35,000 income threshold, this payment will come as a relief. Receiving up to £300 could significantly ease the financial pressure of winter heating bills. The payment is meant to help cover the cost of gas, electricity, or other fuels used to keep homes warm during the colder months. As energy prices have surged in recent years, such support has become more vital for pensioners, many of whom live on limited incomes and face difficult choices between heating their homes and covering other essential costs like food and medication. Furthermore, it's worth noting how this policy fits into the broader landscape of government support for pensioners. Over recent years, pensioners have faced an increasingly complex financial environment, with inflation rising, energy prices fluctuating wildly, and benefits under review. The winter fuel payment is just one part of a larger set of measures designed to protect older citizens from poverty and hardship. While the introduction of an income threshold might seem like a tightening of support, it is part of an attempt to focus resources more efficiently on those who need it most. Another key point to consider is how the new process affects pensioners' finances beyond just the immediate payment. Because HMRC will recover funds through pay or direct deductions, pensioners who also receive income through pensions or other taxable sources need to be especially vigilant. The repayments could influence your overall tax code or result in unexpected deductions later in the tax year, potentially leading to some budgeting challenges. If you're unsure how this might affect your specific situation, consulting with a financial advisor or contacting HMRC directly can provide clarity and help you plan accordingly. In addition, for pensioners who do not have a pay system in place, such as those with income from self-employment, savings, or investments, the repayment process may look different. HMRC might require manual repayments or adjustments, so it's vital to stay aware and responsive to any letters or notifications you receive from them. Ignoring such correspondence could lead to larger repayment demands later on. In conclusion, this year's winter fuel payment system is undergoing a significant shift with the introduction of the £35,000 income threshold, aiming to direct support to pensioners who need it most while reclaiming funds from those above that limit. While the payment will initially appear in the bank accounts of all qualifying pensioners in November, those over the income limit should expect HMRC to recover these funds automatically or through later deductions. For millions of pensioners, this payment will provide much-needed relief during the cold months, helping cover the rising costs of energy and keeping homes warm. As always, staying informed and proactive is essential. Make sure you understand your eligibility, monitor your bank statements, and keep an eye out for any communications from HMRC. If you have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to seek advice or contact the relevant authorities. Managing your finances carefully during winter can make a big difference to your comfort and well-being. And remember, staying on top of these changes ensures you can plan ahead without surprises. Thank you for watching and staying informed with me. If you found this update helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more clear, accurate, and timely news on topics that matter to you. Staying ahead of changes like this can make a big difference in your financial well-being, so hit that subscribe button now and join the community where we break down complex information into straightforward, easy-to-understand updates. Stay warm, stay informed, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate your time and support. Make sure to stay connected with us for more updates on finance, budgeting tips, money-saving advice, and the latest news that impacts your wallet. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an important update. Together, we'll stay informed and make smarter financial decisions. See you in the next video.